Hello, everyone. Happy night tonight. Thanks for waiting for me for a few extra moments. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? We have snow here. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Gemma. My true blues. How are you all? Good to see you here. Happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. For you, is it Valentine's Day for you? Lots of hearts in the chats tonight, everybody. I don't know if I can put hearts in my own chat or not. I don't know. Oh, I guess everybody's really busy tonight. Tonight, U.S. anyway, it's still Shrove Tuesday, which is Fastnacht Day for us Deutsche Amerikaner, which means Donut Day. My grandmother used to make these awesome potato donuts, and that you deep fat fry them in an cast iron pot. Pancake Day for Gemma. I asked Mark for a little bit of iced tea for dinner tonight. He thinks I'm thirsty. He drinks this much at once. So I am going to sip out of it occasionally, and I really should get just a little glass to put it in. But, how are you, Gemma? How are you, ladies? Just a little bottle. Yes, exactly. Oh, my. I have a couple things to show you tonight. I know the chat goes down at this time because somebody else is doing a challenge or a contest, and now that ours is complete until August. Usually the chat goes down, and plus the fact that I didn't upload any videos this weekend. It's like, I know that wasn't a good move. In fact, well, I took some of the week off. I took from both YouTube channels. I just needed some time off. And I've got to heavily concentrate on the other channel for a little bit too, till I get things together. But I'm not going to neglect you guys at all. Hello, Tammy Vickers. How are you doing? See what my husband got me for drink tonight? I think it's big enough. What's everybody else drinking? We have about 3 or 4 inches of snow here. I want to show you pictures of our snowfall today from out my windows. I have not, there's still some foil stuck to the lip of this thing, and I'm not going to drink it with foil on my lips. I'll just turn it around. That's all, right? I'm going to show you some stuff I've gotten done. Okay. You have hot tea? Good thinking, Michelle. I thought it was something else. No fun. I haven't really been on social media much. Family stuff. I think we've had a lot of family stuff going on. So you're not the only one, Gemma. I know you'll watch the rest of this at another time, so I'm not overly worried. Hope everybody had a productive couple weeks. I did get the Diamond Diva done. The Diamond Diva done. I don't like one jewel, and I'm going to change that out. For some reason. Isn't that beautiful? I'm probably going to take a picture of it and maybe use it for, if I had a teacup, like put a teacup, a steaming hot cup of tea like in front of it. That would be perfect. That and my little gal. That would be a great like a thumbnail for our Tea and Talk Tuesdays. Let's see. I think Gemma jumped out for a minute. And I got these two done that I was working on last week. The diamond painted part is in the center. And this is for the seat belts, where I'm short. So seat belts kind of like want to cut me across the neck. And if I wrap this around it, down further, it kind of keeps them away from my neck. And I don't feel like putting it behind me where it would be illegal to do. That would be such a bad thing. Yeah, it's been a crazy week for all of us. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry your nan's not doing well. I hope things go better in the days to come. The other one I got done, I took a couple days and did a round. This one is from Good Diamond Painting. Yep. I got a neat comment in the comment section I would like to share with you all too at some point tonight. Yep. Prayers for Gemma. And what I'm doing now is sunflower coasters. There's a set of them. These three are done. And I have some other, I love sunflowers. I love the yellow, sunshiny type of look. So while I'm on here with you, this is what I'm going to be working on. There's a couple different kinds. And a little yellow butterfly to go with it. These have like green leaves with them. There's another one that kind of looks like those, but it's got a bigger center. Another one with the green leaves. Another two butterfly types. They come in the same kit. So I'm going to be continuing to work on these as we chat tonight. You like the sunflowers too, Tammy? The package has landed in the U.S. It'll probably take another week to get to me. I can't wait too. I'm so excited. Hello, Dawn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So that's what my hands will be doing. And I will polyacrylic them before I put the backings on. I had gotten a kit of I guess there were 9 or 10. There were 10 like puppies and kitties in teacups, and the girls at the Boys and Girls Club, the Diamond Club, are doing them, and they started on some of them last night, so that's fun. You have 25 coupon for a company overseas. You got that big diamond painting from. Oh, a $25 coupon from them. Whoa, that ought to be cool. Gemma said she'd check back in a minute. So, or shortly. So, well, maybe you're back already. Maybe you've done your thing and come back already. I don't know. Yeah, so that's cool. They're doing really good. Some of them chose to finish the Art Dot paint your own sticker, where it just has the dark and the light. You can pick whatever colors out of the massive amount of colors they give you to use it. So they did a lot of those. And there's still some of those left. So I think what I'm going to do is take the little flower pots in that I bought from Discount School Supply. There's like a pack of 12. And I have little plant stickers, but they still have the Art Dot stickers that they can do. I'm going to see if they want to do 2 of them and put them on each side of the pot, and then I'll polyacrylic them for them, and they can give it to their mom for like Mother's Day or something like that. I thought that would be fun. A couple girls started the mosaic one. Remember, I was showing you the mosaic book, And last week, if you haven't seen it, you might want to go back and watch last week's live. So it's a color by number thing where you're given a whole bunch of numbers. And they have packs of like 8 colored pencils. And I know there's like 25 colors. But I was teaching them how to get real dark on shades and real light on other shades. And in between and maybe mixing shades to get a peach. Like the yellow and orange together real light to get a peach. So I was trying to teach them how to do that to get their colors. Now, they don't stay in the boxes like I do, but they do a pretty decent job. And then they're going to pick from my massive amounts of leftovers and be able to make their own. I'm going to trim off the edges, and I have those double-sided tape things, and they were all like, well, how do you do that? How do you do that? I think 3 of them are coloring their pictures this week. So by next week on Monday, yeah, color therapy, exactly, Dawn. Then I'll show them how to put the double-sided tape down and how to use that to diamond paint on, because they've never done anything this big. So they have a little variety of things that they're doing right now. The keychains went over well, but they only wanted to do one side. They got tired of them real quick. We'll show you guys next week if it arrives. Yes, I will. I hope it will. I'm off work. You're off work next week. Cool. Oh, man. I hope it does, too. That'll be so much fun. I will open it in front of everybody for sure. One of my little, my young women at the club, who is also a diamond girl, hi, you know who you are. She subscribed to the channel too. And she says, you didn't put any videos up this weekend. I'm like, uh-oh. So I know I have to get some more videos up for this coming weekend. And I have some planned. But as I promised you all that I would open things for you gals first. I know she's so freaking adorable. 4th grade, right? And I have I think she's a 5th grader. The other one's a 5th grader that keeps calling me an artist, and she's got a YouTube and everything, and she just cracks me up. So, yeah. After I unbox this for y'all, I'm going to show you, I'm going to read to you a comment that somebody made on the one YouTube I did that went viral about why diamond paintings the sales are declining. And then I want to read you my answer to that, because I think it's a great discussion. It is a really good discussion piece. It's not easy keeping up with videos. I struggled to keep up with one video a week. Yes. I have a gazillion ideas, but never have the time to do them. But you work full time, sweetheart. Hi, Jamie. Glad to have you here. I have the 2nd channel, so I'm really trying to work on that one to get that up and running and get a website and, course done. And I've gotten inroads into a lot of different things, but I haven't fully completed one part of it. So, and any of the parts that I have to do. So I really want to concentrate. I have a couple days of work off coming up. Today we had a snow day though. So before I open this, I want to show you some pictures. I want to share my screen. I had everything set up for tonight, and then my stupid computer decided to restart. It just wanted to restart all on its own. Don't you just love the Windows when they do that? Makes me absolutely nuts. Depending on things, hopefully I'll get a couple behind me next week. Oh, I hope so. But want to try and get current. Oh, your whip finished this week. And next week, start the kit with the 101 colors. Good job, Gemma. I'm eager to see it, as I am always eager to see all of you guys' stuff on Facebook. We've got some really neat stuff on the Facebook. If you haven't checked it out, there's some really fun posts on there. And I thank you for those of you who posted what I send extra with what you order from the Etsy shop. I really appreciate that. So first, let me show you. I have to go back to my StreamYard. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Here I am. I'm going to show you and share my screen and show you snow today. Want to see my snow? Okay, let me get me tiny in the corner here. All right. What happened to that? This is a picture out my front door to a neighbor's house, and this is my mom's. My mom, that family hair care and massage. My dad used to be a massage therapist, so that's a sign out in front of our house. This is the hedge out my tiny little porch, and look at the snow. This was early this morning when I woke up and saw it. Saw the wonderful snow. It just made me so happy. I looked out the bathroom windows. This is the other side of my porch. This is actually my trash can. All the snow piled on top of my trash can. See, the roads are bare. They do a really good job getting the people rush hour to work on time. But school was closed, so I didn't go in to see my girls today, my girls and boys today. This is out my little porch next to my little bathroom that I call my outhouse because it's always so cold. This is what I walk out on, and I walk out around my mom's sunroom. You had a foot, Dawn? I mean, I don't know. There's always birds at this bird feeder, so I have to watch where I walk, but they were like all over this bird feeder. Hello, Marla. Glad to see you here. Oh, you had a few inches on Sunday, Jamie. There's still some on the ground, but it was 60 degrees today. Not for long, right? 1 centimeter of snow here and the whole country shuts down. Yeah, we tease about that in this country too. And Tammy and I were talking about that earlier today. 3 or 4 inches shuts our schools down and stuff. But down where my girlfriend lives in North Carolina, she used to live up here. She goes down there and 1 inch will shut the place down for a week down in North Carolina because they don't know how to drive in it. This is what I call, this is now just looking at the same place from a different angle. These are the windows out the sunroom, which I call the snow globe. And you can tell why, because in Georgia, we get 5 inches of rain. Wow, that's a lot of rain too, all at once. We're not built for snow here. Oh. So my mom's got her Valentine's stuff out already. She put away the Christmas stuff. She put the Valentine's stuff out already. Well, which is tomorrow, which is for Gemma, it's today. Hey, Teresa. Glad to have you here. Yeah, these were out the windows toward the street. This is what I call our snow globe, which is our sunroom. And Mom, like I said, Mom decorates to the nines. She's Martha Stewart and Martha Bethany all rolled up into one. You got snow twice this year, but it's all gone now. Yeah. So she's got her, if she wasn't a hairdresser, she said she would have been a flower arranger. And she just does these displays up. This is our front yard down toward my house and down the road a little bit. That's the front of our the front yard of our property. This is toward the opposite side of the property. This is the parking lot. And the third side of the sunroom, and out toward our parking lot and our big barn out there. You might start to recognize some of these things if you've watched some of my summer videos and things like that. Your husband bought you flowers tonight. That's awesome. Oh, bye, Gemma. See you soon. I can't wait till next week. I'm hoping I get the package this week too, and then we can all celebrate next week. That's so cool. And I have one more picture. This is out my mom's beauty shop porch toward the same angle that you saw before, but this is over to the door of the barn. Marla said, they say 1 inch of rain equals a foot of snow. Y'all would have been buried if it was colder there. Yes, yep, that's true. That's true. So that was our beautiful snow today. Let me stop sharing and move this away. My granddaughter had her 12th birthday this past weekend on Friday, the 10th, whatever the 10th was. That was her birthday. Yeah, don't you love how my husband loaded me up with his size of iced tea? So I want to show you this opening. I did get from Diamond Art Club. I did get the peanuts, the Snoopy on the doghouse. And it's packaged like it should be, you know, put in the happy birthday, Crystal. I'll tell her, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. Packaged like it should be in the stores. Teresa's been sending me some cool pictures of what she's been finding at Walmart. She's been finding diamond paintings at Walmart now. And I do promise to get Teresa's video up shortly. And that's one of the ones I'm going to work on for this weekend for sure. I just took this last weekend off. I just really had to. Your little Ellie is turning 12 tomorrow. I know. I just go so fast. The 18th. And it's so crazy how fast they go. And now next month on the 3rd, my grandson, only 14, 2 years in driving. What the Sam Hill happened to time? I will tell Crystal it's happy birthday for you. She wants to come on and diamond paint again. I'm like, sure, anytime you want to. So naturally, we have the typical older style toolkit. I don't have to open it. You've all seen it, right? It doesn't have to open that. You do still get the little sticker. Ta-da-da. It is a round. It is a 23 by 29 centimeter. So it's a little one, which is great. It's a 9 by 11. So again, will be hard to find a off-the-shelf. No, I'm going to leave that out. An off-the-shelf frame. But we have options, don't we? So let's see. I'm hoping this time they have the right colors in here. Your daughter picked out a Lego 3-in-1 retro roller skate, mini skateboard, boombox on Amazon. Oh, a diamond painting. Grandson turning 16 the end of February. I am doing chemo. You were doing chemo when he was born, and your daughter was pregnant. Yeah, I think it will be cute as well. Lego. Oh, man. Okay, dokie. Here is the cute little thing. A lot of, like all cartoons, a lot of color blocking in the background. But since it's my favorite time of year, my favorite character, I love Christmas lights. How can I not? And you get 9 colors with it, so they better have included them all. Right? And the typical old step-by-step thing, which is absolutely fine. Okay. You get, let me see now. Of course, you get lots of 310s in this, which you should. Oh, wow. They're almost all crystal. All right. You have the, let me see, the typical blue, red, white, and black, which are the plain colors for the main sections, and then you have all these crystals for the lights. So you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 plain colors, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crystals for the lights. This would be pink, a reddish pink, blue, green, yellow, and gold. That should be fun. That should be fun. Does it have the new plastic? You know what? Let me check. I did get one that has a new plastic, and I don't think I showed you. I don't think I did that one for you yet. Oh, redid it. I finally got one with the new plastic. No. No, I don't. Nope. Nope, it's still got the regular plastic. The Red Baron. Oh, I love the Red Baron. And Woodstock. I love it when he goes around with the scouts. You know, when he's the scout leader and he has all the Woodstock scouts. They're so adorable. So you'll probably see me working on this one next week. Even though it is Christmas, I can't resist a Snoopy. I'm going to leave him out here to flatten naturally. And I probably should do a regular dekitting on him. A video. I promised you guys lots of videos, and I haven't gotten to half of them yet. I'm still working on the one interview with the dollhouse lady. I'm working on pinning her down to a date. And I didn't look at those emails today to see if one of them was from her. No, that's... I hate it when my... when my computer decides to go off on its own and just decides to restart any old time it feels like it. We feel like updating it just because you left your computer lid open. I hate that. I hate it, hate it, hate it. I don't see any emails from her. I just want looking down the list for her name for ones I haven't looked at, but I don't see her name here. So she has not answered my last email that have some dates attached to them that she could choose from. Nope, not as such, but I will check in my junk folder to be sure. Just to be sure, because you never know. Chickaboom, chickaboom. Nope, not in there either. So let me just jettison all that garbage. All right. I'll call her if I don't get it soon. Hi, Arby. How are you doing? Glad to see ya. Glad to see ya. It's so good to see everybody. So that was that one. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to acknowledge, and I wanted to say, I am very thankful for those who have done super chats and memberships through the YouTube. Now, I can't see them on StreamYard, which is how I'm coming to you on. My husband is setting me up with another monitor so that yes, please thumbs up. That's the biggest help because you're here and you're spending your precious, valuable time with me. And that does not go unnoticed. That is the most precious gift you could loan me this evening. And I'm grateful. I thank you for your presence tonight. That's the biggest thing. For those of you who have donated either through super stickers, I had 2 from August that I noticed just the other week that had come through. And I don't know if I acknowledged them way back in August, but that is my mistake if I haven't. That was from our Teresa and from Dreamer Craft Corner back in August. And I think that was during our August challenge. And I have 3 monthly subscribers, and I thank all 3 of you. Zara has been a subscriber for 6 months. 3 Pink Roses has been a subscriber for 2 months, and Snuggy's Craft Corner joined this month. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Every little bit helps keep the channel on, and it absolutely helps me keep things going. And I want to list the benefits for you guys if you do. I'm good. The prize I got is already in Hong Kong. Can't wait for it to get to the Philippines so I can open it. Yep. Yeah. See, RV has several warehouse addresses, I guess, where you can get your mail cheaper. Like we send it to a local address for us, and then you can pick it up as it gets forwarded to where you are through these warehouses. And I'm eager to see. I'm eager to see what you have, what you got. I know I sent it, but I'm eager to see that you got it. If you see on the Facebook group, you'll see others that I've sent. And let's see, you set up a Patreon until your channel gets monetized. Very good. And you may want to keep it even after you get monetized, because YouTube takes a %, Patreon takes a little bit of a %, Ko-fi takes a little bit of a %. Although Ko-fi is a once and done type thing, I don't think it's a monthly thing. There's a new thing called Linktree that takes the least amount out. I don't think that I'm switching my memberships over to Linktree yet. I haven't even looked at it, but I've been hearing about it. I want to check that out. So they take the least amount out, or donations can go right to your I don't know, to your PayPal or whatever other kind of app you've got. But basically, I don't get to see when they come up. Now, when I switch to the other program and have the other monitor up here from off of StreamYard, it's a free chat, not program, chat hosting thing. Well, I'll tell you about it when I do switch over to it. But it's supposed to be as strong as my video editor, but it's still a big free package. And I can put on 2 or 3 cameras without having to pay an increasing price for it. And I can use a second monitor as well as a second camera and link them all together. And I can see what I'm doing in a more professional way. So, oh, you have Cash App too? So, yeah, so I'm thinking of doing certain things like that soon. But I just wanted to, since I can't see them here in StreamYard, I wanted to formally acknowledge that these 5 technically are supporting the channel, and in that way, and I greatly appreciate it, especially when I'm trying to get up on my feet, trying to get this ability to work out, trying to get my other channel up and running, and trying not to dig into any kind of my pension retirement, which is like a little pittance. And I still have a huge school loan to pay for my ministerial degree, which I've had for 15 years ago now. Almost 20 years now I've graduated, and I'm still paying on the dang loan, but it is what it is. I hope it does some good. That's all. I just wanted to let you know that there are now 2 different monthly memberships. One's a $1.99 and one's a $4.99. The $1.99 you get, I'm going to start setting up a Zoom room soon so that we can all sit and talk to each other while we whip and chat for a couple hours of whip and chat on some time that hopefully we can get, lots of different times, so we can have different people jump in. It's going to be a monitored room where you need to be a member to get in, so that we don't get these random people these random non-gentlemen coming in and disrupting things, or teenagers coming in and making fun of things. So I want it to be a safe place where we can see each other and talk to each other, and I can hear your beautiful voices at the same time. And we can all, I love discussions where we can all like chat and talk with each other, and it's not all just my voice. So it will be a dedicated Zoom room just for us. And you'll get a monthly newsletter that has encouragement in it and a tip clip. And you'll be eligible for a monthly prize drawing. You'll get a birthday card snail mailed, and you'll get a 10% discount on my Etsy shop, or a surprise bonus like I've been sending. For the $5 monthly membership, it's for all of the above. You get all of the above. You get a birthday gift mailed to you the month of your birthday that will be valued somewhere between $15 and $100 of my stash that I'm destashing. That is new stuff. I mean, it's not junk. It may be a whole Diamond Art Club painting. Who knows? But since I have your preferences and your address, I can send it to you for a surprise. You'll get a 15% discount on the Etsy shop and all the other stuff mentioned above. So I'm hoping to give you more for helping me out a little bit now and again. So I thank you. And if you do sign up, let me know. I mean, I don't see it here on StreamYard, but when I go to the other program, I should be able to see it roll up with the rest of the things. And as I get my new setup worked on. So, and Michelle, I need again the name of the program you use to have the runner across the bottom, if you wouldn't mind. I don't know if the runner would be able to go across a Zoom room, across the bottom of a Zoom room. I'd love to know that as well. I mean, I don't know. StreamYard is so easy. It's plug and play. It's really easy. It has its limitations, and I'm just starting. I'm right in that. I'm trying to balance between loving the plug and play. Oh, it is part of StreamYard? I thought it was a different app that came up and did the crawl across the bottom. I didn't know. I thought it was a different. I know I asked you for about last year, and I just didn't. I've got like, Mom's going to do my hair tomorrow, so I've been waiting, and now I've got these stray hairs that like to go down my back and down my shoulders, and they drive me absolutely nuts. Anybody else have that? If you feel hair go down between your clothing and your skin, it just absolutely drives you crazy. Anybody else that sensitive to things? I know I can't be the only one that I'm that sensitive. Maybe it's part of my ADD. Maybe it's part of my fibromyalgia. I don't know. But it actually makes me nuts. Oh, that's probably what it is. What, Nightbot? That could be. I'm going to write it down this time. I think that's probably what it is. That's the one that puts, yeah, under banners. Okay, it could be either one. And because you used to use one like from last year. Anyway, oh, my diamond painting girls surprised me. They said, how come her pen has a weird thing on the other end? And then the gal said, well, I discovered I could put two one at a time with this one. And they go like, oh. So they discovered multi-placers all on their own because I accidentally left a two-placer on the end of one. So they're like, oh, I want a two-placer. I want a two-placer. So now I've got to take in all my extra. Oh, thank you. Nightbot chat helper app. Okay. Is that on your phone though? Is it on your phone or your computer? So now I've got to take in all my extra multi-placers and the smaller ones and see if they take to them, especially if they're going to do the bigger mosaics. So that's fun. It's always neat to see them discover something. And now that I know one or two of my girls watches these things, I'm not going to be talking about anything else having to do with the Boys and Girls Club. No, it's web-based. Okay, perfect. I was trying to get my mom on Zoom last weekend. She's 82, right? And she joined consistory at church for the first time, something she said she'd never do. So they bent her arm, and she's on consistory, but now they do Zoom meetings. And so she wanted me to get her on Zoom for the first time. It took me an hour and a half to get her old Windows 2007 ancient machine laptop, very, very, very slow as molasses in 20-degree weather. I just was so frustrated. I said, Mark, we have to go to our new computer. Mark comes in tonight, hands me my Fosnot, and says, here's your mother's computer. Let me set it up for her. I'm like, oh, yeah. 1 week later. So he got her a new refurbished laptop that's going to be massively better than she had before. And he installed Zoom on it already, and I've got to get her set up with her email and stuff. But she'll be very happy. It's funny because she was in her side of the house, I was in mine, and I was having her hook up to my Zoom room to test it for the evening, and I was running back and forth between the sides of the house, talking to her, getting it set up. Like, here's your chat button, here's your mute button. You got to know where these things are. So that was pretty funny. You have to make Nightbot an app. There are videos on how to. Okay, great. Perfect. Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate it. I'm thinking of doing that because I never remember to say, please hit the like button. And I hate to keep like begging and that kind of stuff. I'm not a beggar. I don't want to do that. You know me, you guys know me not to be like that. So more often than not, I never mention anything unless it's brand new. And then just for a while, then I'll forget about it again. Which I can't do. So anyway. Oh, that's right. I wanted to read you. I wanted to read you from the Fuji. From my last comments. Okay. Now I can't make this any bigger, but I will. Let me see if I can show you. Use him to post all my links in chat. That's a great idea, Michelle. Post your links in chat. I want to share the screen with you and read you a channel comment that was put on my put on that the diamond painting sales are down. She did it very respectfully, and I really appreciate this. It's D Angel 18984 yesterday about this time. So I'm going to counter this video, she says, but with the utmost respect. You have a very nice voice for speaking on important matters. You are correct about Temu, and there is AliExpress as well, but sales are not down. I belong to a host of groups and chats, as you do, I assume. DAC did a video on YouTube that says different, and that sales are up. So it got noticed, and DAC is countering it. That's probably another reason why they kicked me. Temu is killing it as the top seller. You are right there. I also noticed there are a host of other sellers that are making bank. That's debatable. And then some, such as Everyday Deals and another big company like DAC that I just got a couple of. They seem to sell diamond paintings of photos. As an example of that, I got one in my home by San Francisco with hot air balloons in the sky, and a vintage one with a red cardinal in it. Both are very large, and just as prices weren't exactly cheap. I'll get you the company info. I hope she does. The reason I question your video title is diamond painting. Diamond painting has been on the news every day this week with an interview with Dak and a couple of other well-known sellers, not Temu. I wonder where she sees them, because I'd love to know, because I don't watch network TV very often. This craft hobby is booming, sweetie. People are buying them up like candy, and the groups are full up with so many people from all walks of life. This particular craze will not die out. What is dying out is junk journaling, glue booking, etc. Maybe, maybe not. I still see a lot of junk journaling up there. The next big ticket item, and just as popular, is adult coloring and coloring pencils, both selling like wildfire. But again, where you are so correct on is Temu also put themselves in that market as well, especially colored pencil collections. So it will change in some markets, but will not be on the way out anytime soon. This is a good topic. Tell me more about the reprints and what we can do if you can't even recognize the picture with so much pixelation. That's a great question. I'm not sure what to do about that. You know, the other big argument that is going on is licensing. Dak and their customers are shaming those of us who buy from Temu and other businesses. The thing they don't realize is that overseas are not subject to our laws, which includes copyright laws. She's right there. I personally talked with Temu, who also informed me of that, but that they buy the rights to the art on the canvases, or they get them from spots where they are copyright free. Well, that's, yeah. Still, Disney is never copyright free, even if you buy it from a copyright free website. That is what I was told. Now, I am not naive, but with that controversy, I don't see Temu backing down from it. No, I don't either. Anyway, lady, good topic. I just wanted to let you know. Respect always, okay? So I wrote back, and I want to hear what your ideas and topics are too. Respect, yes, that came through. I love a good discussion and value your thoughts. Adult coloring has been popular long before diamond painting and probably long after. I do remember mentioning that all crafts ebb and flow in sales, depending on new advances and if celebrities get on board. DAC is always self-promoting. That's what they do. They also stifle competition, which I don't find appealing. However, they are one of the best companies out there, and I do purchase from them. I'd love to know which other company you like. I also love Dreamer Designs and promote them. And you are correct that copyright laws are different around the world. I do not support shaming anyone because they purchase unlicensed art, though I do think it is important that artists are compensated for their work. Talent needs to be recognized and supported as possible. Not everyone can afford the best expensive paintings, and everyone at all price levels should have access to the crafts they love to do. That's what I support. Yes, I'm involved in several diamond painting communities and check out a variety of other YouTubers, though I don't have the time to scout around as I'd like. I have a part-time job and a second channel and extended family to care for, as we all do. And I love practicing my craft, as no doubt do you. Thank you for the great feedback. I hope and pray this particular craft won't be going away anytime soon. Have you seen the new ones in Walmart? So, your thoughts, everybody. I love a good discussion What, Boo Hiz? Aw, Dawn. I haven't heard no one say that DAC has been on the news. I don't know. I haven't seen DAC on the news. That's why I was wondering where she watches her videos from. Yeah, that's a response to my video of diamond painting sales are going down. It's okay. I'm glad she has her own opinion. I didn't say everybody had to agree with me. But she was very respectful about it, don't you think? Oh, and the non-licensing? In fact, I am doing an event next month. No licensed diamond painting necessaries. Well, we don't have that as part of our one either. It doesn't have to be a licensed one to be part of our challenges either. Yeah, because it's not, I don't think it's fair to everyone. Like, you need all price points. You need all, a wide variety, I think. And I don't like limits. There are a few creators that are showing non-licensed DPs now. Yep, there are a few. I don't like to do it. Well, I just showed you one, the cathedral one, but I have a whole ton of them that I bought before I started getting licensed ones. And I'm not going to waste them just because I thought they were beautiful when I purchased them. I'm not going to waste them just because I didn't know what I was doing then. I'm buying less, so I'm a little more picky on what I do buy. So Walmart are non-licensed, aren't they? They look like non-licensed ones. They do. They're diamond dots, yes. They're diamond, what were they? Teresa, you gave me a picture of them. Maybe I still have that. Maybe I could show that. Let me just look in here. I know I still have it, but where do I have it? You sent it to me. No, that's too far down. That's too far down. You sent one to me of you purchasing some for, I have to let that flip. In the meantime, no, you don't have to. She'll hear enough of it on the internet as to how DAC treats people. That's okay. I mean, to each his own. I don't want to drive a whole lot of people away from something they love, either whether it's Diamond Art Club or whether it's some other place. How much does licensing cost the premium companies versus their promo costs, rewards programs? That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that, Marla. I do know that it's a nice chunk of change, but they get an overall, I guess it depends on how many they sell, because they pay per picture, they pay per image, and they pay a certain amount per image. Then if they do a lot of sales on that one image, that percent goes down as to how much per kit. Like they're going to pay them, I don't know, $20,000 for the image, no matter how many they sell off of it. They could sell 5, or they could sell 5,000 or 500,000. So, but they paid for that image contractually. But as far as the promos go, that is per person and per situation. So that might be hard to calculate. I don't know the answer to that. I only show any of the ones I get from Budget Friendly. after I do an image lookup and see if it's not stolen art. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to do too. Exactly. I just don't want it to be stolen. I don't want my channel ripped off because I accidentally showed some Disney licensed stuff accidentally. You tell me don't get the deck sent to your house. They have your address. They've already got her email address. I find out tomorrow. Got to go there anyway. Oh, good. You're not the only one, my love. You're not the only one on their poo-poo list. No, they don't say diamond dots on them. They say diamond brothers or diamond duos or something like that. This isn't who does Dak hate more? You look at them tomorrow. Not a fan of the rounds, but they're pretty. Yeah, they are pretty. Been banned from us to you. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I also started with unlicensed kits, but now that I'm aware of licensing and all, if and when I have money, I buy when there's a sale or when I find a good deal in D-Stash. Yeah. Exactly. There are AI generated images out there. There are images that are in public domain. There are images from famous artists. They call it the old masters, famous artists, stuff you see in the art museums that are over 100 or so years old. They are fair game. Your own photographs are fair game. There's no saying that they can't use one of your photographs and make, thousands of copies of your photograph overseas, though. So you have to trust the company that you are getting a custom made one done for you. So yeah, that's with the Diamond Art Club. It's like, yeah, that is why I mentioned the competition. They don't like competition, which to me makes everybody better. Competition makes everybody better. And I really do appreciate that gal's comments. I wasn't making fun of them or blasting them in any way. I really love a good discussion. I don't have all the knowledge in the world. I absolutely, I would never claim that. And there are probably lots of sides that I'm not even aware of. So when I'm enlightened, then, it enlightens everyone. So I like a good discussion. In fact, even when I was preaching, instead of standing up there and talking to everyone or at everyone, I would love to come down and say, well, what do you think? What do you think? And hear everybody's opinions. And then we'd get a great discussion going. And I loved that. I loved that so much. There were times when I would do that. Yeah, pretty much. They're only top 2-tier streamer designs and Diamond Art Club. There are a lot of good companies in the middle, and I want to showcase them. Someone bought a DAC, I'm assuming, and turned around and put it on D-Stash. Problem was the woman didn't have it in her hands before listing it on D-Stash. Dak was mad. Oh. But see, to me, D-Stashes are made to de-stash something you've had for a while that you now have changed your mind. You're not going to do. You suddenly don't like to do squares now, so you want to get rid of all your squares. Something like that. Something about it's not a subject you like anymore. Something like that. Not, I'm going to turn it around for a profit. I don't like it. Like I put some up that were some from the Black Friday sale that were given to me, but I knew I'd never do them. And I have too many things sitting around here, and I needed to use, but I put them just a little bit lower than DAC's price I didn't want to underprice them or undercut them, but I know my people have to spend shipping when they go on my Etsy site for them. So what was I going to do? I put them right just below DAC prices. So in the end, you might have had to pay a little bit more from me, but a couple of them were sold out, so you couldn't get them anywhere else. Those two went almost immediately. So now I'm going to lower the prices a little bit more, because now they're coming out with restocks of some of them at their original listing price. But now I still have them laying around, and I don't want to. If my license kits because I won or was gifted them. I'm live to pay check by paycheck. Yeah, right now I do too. I only get paid once a month. I know it's not easy. I eyed some things on premium that looked AI-ish. So again, what are we paying premium prices for? There are some, like one of them I just got, the blue something or other that was done AI. I got it for other reasons than that, but yeah, you still need somebody, whether you get it from a licensed artist or from AI or anywhere else, or if you're using your own pictures, there is still a rendering person on the company's end that takes out the little stray colors here and there, that narrows the colors down from 1,001 colors to 30 or 60 colors, making it doable, and shading it so it's not all mud. So you get some more definition. So you decide where the ABs are going to go, or where the sparkles are going to go, or that kind of thing, where the light's coming in. They have a lot of decisions, and sometimes they have to work long hours on cleaning up an artist painting or one of your photos or an AI image to get it to where it can be an acceptable diamond painting. Not everybody has that skill. I know I don't. Not in something complicated. So you have to pay that person too. Yeah, AI is being used more and more, but sometimes it sharpens. I agree, Wanda. If I spent money on it, I should be able to sell it no matter what. Yeah, you're right. If you paid money for it, you should be able to sell it whenever. And DAC and any other company cannot tell you what to do with it after you purchase it from them, whether you haven't gotten it onto your doorstep yet or not. That's your business. Maybe that person was selling a preview kit, a kit that DAC would send them for free to unbox ahead of time on their site. Maybe they knew it was coming. And if they announced that before DAC announced it, then that's a break of your contract with Diamond Art Club. That I could see that they got in trouble of it. Or if she sold it before it even came to her, but she knew it was coming and she had the picture of it ahead of time, but not the actual kit in hand, that's the same thing. My last delivery took 2 weeks. Maybe she knew she wouldn't like it and offered it on DStash. Maybe. If she purchased it with her own money, then she should be able to do with it whatever she wants. A person that put it somewhere for $300, well, I don't see anybody spending $300 on it, on something. I don't see anybody spend. I wouldn't spend $300 on a kit. Yeah. You wouldn't believe what I just spent for one of those pens that you guys showed me last week. But I have a feeling once I start using this pen, it'll be the one, my go-to for everything. Someone reported them. Just got back. My husband went out with our neighbor. They are getting separated, and he needed someone to talk to. Oh, oh, yeah, there are spies. DAC somehow found out about it. Yep, spies. Well, we're still praying for him, Teresa. Yep, the couple she told us about a while back. Yep. Aren't customs considered semi-AI? Not if the custom is a photograph that you purchased, that you made yourself, that you sent to them to copy. Like I sent 2 or 3 times, I sent a photograph in just to test different companies, and I really haven't done them up yet, which is bad. Because I have the kits and I haven't done them yet. I haven't done a conversion kit yet either for you guys, which is on my list, and I have them. Just haven't done them yet. So I don't know. Do they use AI to render custom photographs that you send them? I create digital art. Sometimes you use AI, but always enhance and edit them. Okay. Enhance. I only used it for personal use, though. Okay. So I imagine they can use it to some extent, but AI is not a person that can say, oh, that's in the wrong place, or that's in the wrong place, or I don't like that shade, I'm going to shade it differently, or I'm going to combine these 2 shades into 1 shade, or I don't think AI can do that. Not yet, anyway. I think it was in a mastery box. Oh. That resale is crazy. Yeah, that's insane. There was a discounted one on sale for $1,000. Did it sell though? Did it sell for that price? If so, I've got to research some of the ones that I've got up there for 3 years. I just want to know that if I spent good money on a kit, that the company will stand behind their product. Good, Dawn. And on that note, like I said, with the previous Snoopy one, they did send me the missing diamonds except for the ABs. Diamond Art Club sent me the right colors that I was missing, but it did not send the 3 AB diamonds. Listed it before she even physically owned it. Yeah, but Dawn, did she pay for it? Was it one she paid for, or was it one that the company was going to send her free to preview for everyone? That's the key. Was it a preview, or was it something she purchased with her own money? HAED, Heaven and Earth Designs, is not, no. I don't think so. Heaven and Earth Designs are like kind of cross-stitch kits that were licensed by the artist or whatever that they got the original image from. Then they created it, they shrunk it or whatever, they made it into the right size for either rounds or squares. What company did I buy the pen from? The one that's refillable, the one y'all were talking about last week. I ordered it, and then they sent me that I kind of ordered something wrong. So they emailed me back, and I said that that I would, let me get my email up, that this is what I really meant by it, and they were okay with it. My order. Ivy's Dazzlers. Oh, I didn't need the threaded end. I ordered a dual end. Both ends are going to be refillable. O-rings for both ends. Yes. Do I want wax or packs to replace the extra $10 I spent that I didn't need to? I cannot wait. It was an expensive one. So, but I can't wait because both ends are refillable. I got a single placer and I got a narrow 4 placer because those are the 2 I use all the time. And that's I have those on either ends, and you can refill them with wax or putty. I guess that's what she calls packs. Or you can put your own stuff in them. And I thought, and it's like a 3/4 size or half to 3/4 size. It's not a giant one that's going to like hurt my hand. So I'm like so excited to get it. I heard AI is being taught in colleges now. It should be. It better be. HEI. They won't allow AI on their site. That's what I figured. I think they're cross-stitch patterns that they're already licensed artwork for the cross-stitch that they're just making into diamond art. But maybe I can have somebody from HAED on some night. I think has artists listed, and those are licensed. They are the one who rendered it to be converted to cross-stitch to door diamond. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why all the freebies are taken down. Lots of drama about that. All the freebies. I didn't know they had freebies up. Doggone, I missed it. I think that free to preview is not cool either. Creators should be paid for their time. Well, they think the product is what they're paying us for. But a good percent of us don't get to choose what we are sent. So yes and no. And it promotes your channel. If you have previews for their items, people go to your channel to watch them where they wouldn't go to another one because they don't have it on. So they keep coming back to your site, which helps drive some of the income to your site. So it's kind of like a trade-off. And you have to put that little thing at the top, paid promotion included in this video, that kind of thing. I don't know. I think it was put out as scare tactic also. Okay, I missed something. I agree, Marla. Some creators say that if they didn't get free DPs, they wouldn't be need to buy them. Well, yeah, they wouldn't need to buy them, but you don't always get the ones you want. I still had to buy the ones that I absolutely loved. Yes, I got one of those pens, Tammy. I broke down. I got it. Not sure whether it was a preview or a purchase. Okay, Dawn, I understand. If it was a preview, then I understand why they were mad, because that's a breach of contract, so to speak. Verbal contract. Can't wait to hear about Ivy's pen. I know. I'm like, Zara! Hello, honey bun! Yes, Dawn, you did. You did. Zara, I thank you for being a 6-month supporter. I know there was a gap in the middle there, but it doesn't matter. I just was acknowledging, since I don't see the super chats or when people do memberships while they're on. I'm on StreamYard. When I switch to the other one soon, I will see them, but I don't see them here on StreamYard like I would if I was right through YouTube. So I didn't acknowledge it for it. Plus, I'm going to do a little end credit. I'm going to make up a new little end credit and put the supporters' names, because now I have 3 to add to it. I'm so excited. If you receive a $60 painting and they sell 1,000 units, was that a fair wage? No, but we also receive subscribers and watch hours, which goes toward our monetization. They watch your channel when you show. I don't see that banner on creator channels. Not every creator puts it on there, but legally, from YouTube perspective, you're supposed to. You could get bounced from YouTube if you do not. You're such a love. Zara, are we doing Bible study on Friday? Are we? I need to know. I can't get anyone to send me PR packages. I have written to lots of companies and either get told no or no answer. Unfortunately, they don't like you to contact them. They want to contact you. That's just the way they do it. I have one or two, like the Everyday E-Deals has been asking me to do a couple more for them. Maybe I will recommend, I'll send them your way. I'll send them a recommendation for you, Michelle, and see what they do. Zara. Yep. And Gemma was on here earlier. Exposure doesn't pay the bills. Damn straight, Marla. You know that for sure. Yep, that was our Zara link. And our Muttnut link. And we had our Gemma link earlier. Nice to see you as well, Tammy. Hopefully, and everyone. Hopefully next month I'll be able to participate more often whilst recovering from surgery. We are here for you, darling. Where did you get the stats that sales are down on diamond painting companies? Stats? Did I mention any stats? I didn't particularly reach out to anyone and get stats. I just kept my ear out and I was listening to what other small companies were saying about their sales going up or down. And I noticed what DAC was doing and how hard they were promoting some things. And why are they bringing back so many previously good sellers instead of not instead of I should say in addition to, because they're still coming out with 8 new ones a week. That's just incredible. They've got to be stretching themselves thin. But they've been selling at Joann's and Michael's and now Walmart, but it seems like the same ones that have been selling everywhere. Like they're just testing the water. The ones that were at Hobby Lobby and Michael's, was it Michael's or Joann's? They were slashed. Some of them were really slashed. And Joann's doesn't have their diamond dot display anymore, do they? I didn't see any. So I didn't get any stats. I didn't base my my comments on actual statistics. It was a gut thing. And a lot of people agreed with me when we went into chat with it. So that's what I was, yay to Bible study. That's what I was basing it on. I didn't do any stats. I apologize but I don't think I commented that it was a known fact. I think I just said that these are my impressions and what I saw on other channels. Oh yes, please share your channel. This is did not put out a survey here in YouTube video. I didn't do a survey, but when we talked about it on a chat, and then I used pieces of what people's comments were about what they were frustrated with, different things they were frustrated with across the diamond painting community. Remember last week, I asked you guys the funnier side of diamond painting and the stranger things that happen or the stranger things that we do when we're diamond painting. I'm going to take some of those clips, not names, but I'm going to take some of those clips and my ideas and mix them together and do a YouTube video on the funnier side of diamond painting. So I'm hoping that gets as much, on a positive vibe, I'm hoping that gets as much watch time as the other one did. You know, put out okay, diamond dots. I don't know that it was diamond dots. I think it was diamond duos, I think was the name of it. unless you still have that video on your phone that you can look real quick. What exciting news? Tell us, Zara. Tell us. Do you want to come on? I'll send you a link if you want to come on. Let me know. No, you don't need to get my attention. My phone's in the other room. I'm just going through the comments nice and slow. Can't find the email with the picture. I'll look for it again. You were told you were doing that when you did it. We were told you were doing that when you, yeah. I mean, last week, yes. I told you I was going to do that because I didn't want you to put anything that you didn't, you know, I didn't want to put anybody's name on the screen who would be embarrassed by anything you said. And when I ask a very embarrassing question, I did not put your names up anywhere or mention your names at all when I mentioned your comment aloud because they don't see the chat. You haven't bought any dances last September. I admire your strength. My words are escaping me tonight. Hang on a second. I need a little refresher here. I guess I'm going to be up all night diamond painting to get rid of the iced tea in my... Yep, you found them in the art section on the end cap. Thank you, Teresa. On Sunday, going my time, my husband, son, and I finally finished the monster diamond painting. Now we just have some loose ends to tie up to get it prepared for framing. All right. The Last Supper is finished. Just in time for Lent, my girl. Good timing. Good timing. Now you have to take a nice picture of it and let everybody on the Facebook see it. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Hopefully you can go back and check out the pictures I put up first. I put in some snow pictures of the house that we had snow this morning. Good job, Savvy, for you all. How long did it actually take you? Good question. We're doing a video of it and sharing when it's finalized. Oh, awesome. That's super. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. So I'll know how long mine will take. Okay, let me see if I can find. Let me do a search for Teresa. Look what I found on Facebook. Painted at Cracker Barrel. You saw some at Cracker Barrel. Yes. Let me just see the list of Teresa's. Let me see. I think that was the one. Oh, okay, that was a video. That's right. I can't look at that. I can't look at the video. But you did send me pictures from... from Walmart, I thought. And the gorgeous one you got finished. I'm looking for them. That's a video. That's a video. Diamond painting from Walmart. Walmart frames. Okay, now we're back to the frames. Where is it? I don't know. I was looking for the one that Teresa sent me. And I even did a... Yeah, I know. I like the foam board, self-adhesive foam board. I'll have to look over it. I can't find the email from Teresa that shows the Walmart. Your Walmart doesn't have diamond paintings. Well, some might not. It took over 2 years. Oh, my girl. I do too, RV. Yep. I have one that is over 5 feet. I'm afraid of how long it will take me. I think theirs was that long too. And she had help doing hers, but they didn't do it constantly, right? My husband did the bulk of it, due to him being home with an injured knee. Good question. 3 meters by 1.5 meters wide. So for centimeters, you add 2 zeros to each of that, right? So it's 300 centimeters by 150 centimeters wide. I think that's right. They put on the Facebook D-Stash, diamond painting is discontinued, so I'm not going to charge you ridiculous prices. Yeah, I know that's what I do too, Teresa. I don't want to. Ridiculousness is not that it was a good thing for your husband who was home, but that it helped a lot. Yeah. Yep. You betcha. Good question. I got a couple customs done when I was in Rome. Well, Florence and Rome a couple years ago. It's over 5 years ago now. I can't even believe it. Maybe 6 now. Just unbelievable. I took pictures of the Sistine Chapel ceiling. So I made one of those into a custom. I took pictures of the Florentine church, which has all these carvings and this beautiful architecture. I made that into a custom painting, but I haven't done them yet. 290 by 150. So I was close. I kept confusing it with another one I have that's 300 by 150. The only reason I knew that is because our 4th grade kids are working with centimeters and translating them from centimeters to, meters and kilometers and back and forth, and they're doing fractions and they're all kinds of things. I'm like, wait a minute, it's 100, so there's 2 zeros. The company is Needlework Kits. It's based in Melbourne, Australia. That's cool. Oh, guys, I'm running out of things to say. Help me out here. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, Mr. Dab, he's doing good. He was here tonight. He was getting my mom's computer ready. He was he brought me dinner, which was a roast turkey hoagie and this jug of iced tea and some chips. It's huge. The company is reasonable with its prices. The other one is the creation of Adam. The one with the finger. Oh, that's also from the Sistine Chapel. That's, oh man. That's that big too? Holy Hannah. Well, Miss Tammy, I did get the Diva done. I did get the Cathedral done. It's a little 30 by 40. I have a 20 by 30 on the light box now, which is just an artistic landscape. And then I'm probably going to do this soon. I'm going to finish my coasters. I have to make this little pot as a show for my girls. And I have to make sure that this is going to work right before I do it with my girls. So that's what I'm doing these days. I've been listening to another funny book by Sophia Kinsella. Oh, cool. Cool, cool. What's the title? So Notre Dame was unveiled. Okay. I can show you again. No biggie deal. Let me get the comment off the bottom. Isn't amazing? Look how shiny. The Diva Diamond. I should take a picture of it with a hot cup of tea here with steaming, right? And then use it as a thumbnail. Time for tea, divas. For our Tuesday night chats, right? Once I get it framed, I'm going to hang it up behind me. Mr. Dab said that he has piano hinge type things that go both ways. They're for these panels. So he's going to get me, I'm going to work on it this weekend to put the hinges in there and to fix the broken part here. So that I have a real screen for behind me. And that way I don't have to, blur out. I don't have to fade into the background. Let's see. Yep, the one with the finger. I'm hoping to sell that one when it's done. And donate a portion of the money to charity. Not decided what one yet. Perfect. Great idea. Love that idea. Diva, diva. You know why I call you guys divas, right? The title is The Burnout. I'm listening to my Preston and Childs mysteries with the Pendergast FBI agent. And I'm in a series. I'm really surprised by the one I'm listening to. It's called Two Graves. It's a thriller, you know. She just said The Burnout. Yeah, that'd be cool. I was so surprised, Arvie, when it came with, maybe I ordered it that way and didn't know it, but you got your choice of either round or square. And I thought I chose rounds because it was a company I hadn't used before, and I don't trust squares from just anybody. But then it came with some ABs, but then all of them were crystal. I'm like, is that perfect or what? Are you keeping the Last Supper? Good question. They are the round crystals and round ABs for the Diva one. And for the Snoopy. Shiny. Definitely keeping Last Supper. I'm going to form the backdrop for my videos once it's framed. Perfect. Perfect. Amazon Prime is 3-month free trial. So trying to listen to a book, I really have to focus. Well, I do it while I'm diamond painting. Or I play it in the car. I have it on my phone. I have my Audible app on my phone. And it plays through my car speakers while I'm driving. So the 10 minutes takes me to get one way to the club and back. Or if I'm out driving, it takes me half an hour, 45 minutes to get to the therapist. Anywhere I'm driving, I just leave it on in the background. Sometimes if I can't stand what's on YouTube, or I'm just not into anything that I've taped or whatever, then I put it on in the background and just diamond paint to it. Or when I'm cleaning, especially when I'm cleaning, I can fold clothes and wash dishes like, nobody's business when I have a mystery on in the background. I can completely forget that I'm messing around with what I'm doing. I did get both of those comments. That's how I do it. I have more books on Kindle, but I rarely ever get to read them. And now I have to read for my Oasis class. I have to read things for Oasis. So I'm reading them a little bit every morning. Does anybody else practice Lent? I wanted to ask you, does anybody else practice Lent? I loved when I was at the gym and I was on the recumbent bike or whatever, or the treadmill, I would listen on there too. Great time to do it. Physical therapy, whatever you're doing. Driving, diamond painting, resting in my chair, doing cross stitch game on your phone. Yep. Perfect time. I practice for Lent that we're all told about giving up something for Lent. But I read something today about that the monastics, which means, the monks and nuns who were living off, they dedicated their life to prayer and stuff like that. What they would do is they'd also observe, instead of giving up something, because they always lived austere lives pretty much, they would do random acts of kindness. Something that gave them a little bit of a sacrifice for the benefit of another person as their Lenten practice. I thought that was fantastic. Fantastic idea. So just like February is a love month and tomorrow's Valentine's Day, well, for Gemma and Zara, it already is Valentine's Day, and Arvi too, probably. I would say that I would suggest, oh good, Tammy Vickers, you do too? I would suggest that you do a random act of kindness. If you can think about it, do it every day. Maybe take a 2-minute little video on your phone of it if you want to. Like those little art things that you make, and you leave a note that's saying, finders keepers, this is a blessing for you today. If you found it, you get to keep it, that kind of thing. Or just opening a door and holding a door open for somebody if you're passing them. Just a little, note. Just take a note. Do a random act of kindness. Try to do one every day for somebody during Lent. That's my inspiration for the month, the 6 weeks of Lent. You listen to audiobooks through your app in the library. Perfect idea. Has where I am that I can use my library card to check out books, audiobooks, movies, music through digitally. Fantastic idea. Fantastic idea. And I love it too because it is not only economical, but also good for the environment, because you're not, you're not buying stuff. You're reusing stuff. I had a fun session of D&D last night with my son-in-law and daughter. The character I did have was killed off, so I can start a new character. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. I've only done it once or twice with my son, and I'd love to get in on a game because that would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah, Mutz, my library keeps telling me they have their limit of books being checked out to come back at midnight. Of course, I'm sleeping. Well, sometimes you have to send one back in order to get a new one. We had Pancake Day, Shrove Tuesday, last night with our daughter and her husband. Fantastic. I had my donut today, my Fastnacht Day. which means fast night, which is like Mardi Gras was today. Mardi Gras was probably all week. But tonight by midnight, everything is supposed to have been, every piece of fattening stuff, decadent thing is supposed to be eaten and out of the way by midnight tonight. That tomorrow is your fast for Lent. So that's why it means fast night, Fastnacht. So that's why we have donuts. Have to get all the goodies out of the house. Not sure how giving up something lines up with the scripture that says all our righteousness is as filthy as rags. Well, it's not to become more righteous. Our sacrifice is not so that we become more righteous. Our sacrifice is so that we get more in line with God's law of love. That we sacrifice a little of our something so that we can be more in line with God's law of love. It used to be penance for sin. But not all of us think about sin and salvation like we used to. There's many ways to interpret that. Some interpret it very... there's lots and lots and lots I could say on the subject. But I won't bore everybody here with that. But nowadays, giving up something for Lent is a way to, you're not supposed to show everybody that you're doing it. You know, you're not supposed to be out loud about it. So you're not supposed to brag that, oh, I gave up, I don't smoke, but say smoking for Lent. Or I gave up all donuts for Lent. Or I gave up cursing for Lent, and I am doing so good that that's not what it's all about. So it's not about showing off righteousness or trying to become more righteous. It's about a penance. It's about something that God has been nagging you to do for a while that you're finally consenting to. It's just so that you become more in line with God's love for everyone and God's love for you, because some self-care is definitely needed. God cares for us and so deeply that we need to start caring for ourselves better. So that's part of it too. I hope, Marla, I hope that explained it better than I learned it as a kid. Completely different. That's cool. That's cool. I don't observe fasting in that way. You found the picture from Walmart. You emailed it to me. Okay, let me go see. It is diamond dots. I'll be doggone. Let me share my screen. You are right. You are right. Let me share my screen. Here you go. Diamond dots display. That's definitely diamond dots. They have the elephant. They have a butterfly with the rainbow. They have a house. Looks like seashells on the side. They have a parrot. Other seashells. Flowers. Some kind of creature up there. A mandala. Maybe looks like a heart. Mandala. A sea turtle. I'm not sure what that one is on the other end. They have the Van Gogh Starry Night. So, yeah. You are right. It was the one at Cracker Barrel that you found at Cracker Barrel that wasn't diamond dots. Alexa can read your Kindle book to you. Interesting. Yeah, I got it. Just smile at someone and look in their eyes while doing so. Perfect, Dawn. How many times did we check out and not smile at the person who is behind the checkout counter checking us out? Or the person at Wawa who's making our drink or our sandwich? How many how many times do we not acknowledge the people that help us during the day? Right, Teresa, you could smile at the person who is working on your room in the hospital, who's coming through, making sure everything is sanitary and perfect so that you don't get sicker in the hospital. Or for Gemma or Zara, you know, those who are working in other people's homes for whatever reason. Don't just, you know, acknowledge that people are there and smile at them. No Valentine candy tomorrow. That is definitely not self-care. I apologize to everyone. Someone stated they weren't diamond dots. Yes, thank you, Teresa. Absolutely. They are diamond dots in Walmart, but they were diamond duos or some other kind of thing in Cracker Barrel. That was definitely, it was definitely different, because I know I went on, I tried to search for the name of the company to see, and they were under a different company's name. It was a subsidiary of another diamond company that we're all familiar with, and I can't remember what it is now. And now I don't have it in my tabs because my stupid computer rebooted on me. And I apologize too, because I got it wrong too. I got them confused. But I thank you for those of you who straightened us out so that our future chat can figure that out in spite of us. So, well, gals, we've been here for 2 hours, and if you want to know more about Lent, I'm going to put it up more. Tammy, do you want to throw up the Etsy link? And do you want to throw up the Drawing Near YouTube thing, if you can, if you have those links handy? Don't forget that to hit the like button on your way out. Thank you, everyone, for spending your valuable time with me tonight. 2 hours. That does not go unnoticed. You all have my heart. I thank you for being here. Look forward for next week, when hopefully Gemma's package will have arrived, and I'm going to be opening up all kinds of crazy things to taste test from England. How am I going to do this, folks? Okay, that's all right. It's all the Etsy link is all Wanda's Workbasket with without the apostrophe. It's all one word. The prep I have to do for my surgery requires me to eat foods that, as a diabetic, I wouldn't eat all that regularly, but I need to eat them for 3 days before op, so I expect to feel very sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Zara. That's okay. That's the Etsy. All right. Night. Thank you, Michelle, for all your help with the bots and all that stuff and that kind of thing. Thank you, Tammy, for being our gracious hostess. And thank you to everyone for coming in and dropping in and making the conversation wonderfully rounded. And every week we have lots of stuff to talk about. So I'm so glad you're here. And I love you all. And just like Sally Starr said, love, luck, and lollipops. Mwah! Good night, everybody. I love y'all. See you next week. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'll put it back in there, Tammy. Thanks. I thought it was, but I'll check it. Thank you. All right. Good night, everybody.